Welcome back to another adventure with Adventure On. Coming to you from Last Read D&D. I am Dungeon Master Sean, and today I'll be taking you through another adventure. Today's adventure comes from Dragon of Icespire Peak, the campaign that is part of the Essentials kit that was released by Wizards of the Coast in 2019. Dragon's Barrow is an adventure that is full of exploration as the party of adventurers explores these ancient crypts. Lady Tenamera Alagondar was a royal scion of Neverwinter more than a century ago. Along with two parties of adventurers, she fought and killed Azdraka, a green dragon that had long terrorized the High Road. Lady Alagondar died in the battle and was laid to rest beneath a barrow near where the dragon fell. The remains of her fallen compatriots and the corpse of Azdraka were sealed in the barrow with her, in accordance with Lady Alagondar's dying wishes. Welcome back to another adventure with Adventure On. Coming to you from Last Read D&D. I am Dungeon Master Sean, and today I'll be taking you through another adventure. Alright, Durnor, Isa, Silas, and oh, one person's not quite yet into the world. That's right.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Steve. Oh,
There, I lost everyone for a second. I don't know why. As soon as you said something about the kiddos, and then it just crashed, and I couldn't hear nothing no more.
oh, okay. Um, yep. So went through a little introduction that was on the event, and I am needing a history check to see what you might know fully beyond just like the general location.
Okay. Is there a Foundry link that I missed somewhere?
Yeah, it's in the event.
Top in the description,
Yep.
as usual.
Yep, there it is. Whoops. Completely missed that.
All right. Durnor, with a bit of your studying, the thing that really caught your attention as you're reading was that there appeared to be remarks about this magnificent sword that Lady Alagondar used.
Ooh. Treasures! So, this special sword of hers. Uh, in how far? Well, other than going treasure hunting, um, in how would it relate to why we are here?
Um, so you guys would be aware that there is a white dragon that has been terrorizing the local area. So your hopes would be that this weapon that was used to kill a green dragon more than a century ago would be able to be of use once again.
Hmm? So it's basically a gamble on the sword being special and not just her skill.
Yeah, I mean, it does remark on how unique it was. So,
Okay, let's go looking for some Dragon Hunter weapon. I share the information on the sword with with my companions, even the little green one. I really hold back from ripping some inappropriate puns here.
So, as you guys go about setting out looking for this Barrow, it has been a century, and while the location described was based off of landmarks, landmarks change over time. And so I'm going to need a check to figure out how well you guys can navigate and find the landmarks you're looking for. Now,
I would like to a nature check to use my elven knowledge on how nature shifts through the ages to see if I can see something that would relate to how the Barrow would have looked at the at the time originally, and how it would have changed over the ages.
perfect. So or a nature check from you on that. What about the rest of you? What are you guys trying to skill-wise use to um, help identify this location?
Goblin's just gonna go off the top of his head
I think I remember where it's at.
and just try to point in a direction that he knows.
Okay. I would say that was more of a survival, but a 6
sorry,
plus
yeah.
that modifier is still not going to be very helpful.
Yeah, Issa's going to try, and based on the directions that we were given, and perhaps any information that Durnor was able to come up with, try and make a survival check to keep us on the right path.
Okay, that works for me. And then for Silas.
Oh
Silas
no.
will just kind of go off of what he remembers from like texts of like, well, it should be in this area, and the area described is described as this kind of setting. So,
Okay. Um, let's go ahead and do a history there.
ooh,
Okay.
this is not a 3.
All right. Thankfully, even with Goblin pointing in weird directions and getting lost quite frequently, Isa and Silas, you guys are able to get yourselves in an area where you feel it should be. However, Durnor, you're able to point out that the trees that have grown here are relatively young. And as you guys cross up a hill at dusk, you find that there are these trees. There are a few of them in a perfect line. Well, in a little bit of a crooked line. But they're pure white with no branches. These are the marks that you remember seeing.
Oh. I call over the rest of my group of the group and show them from what I have found that the trees over here seem to indicate the location of the burrow quite accurately. And just in case that we run into anything like a crypt guardian or something already at the entrance, I use my psionic power of psychic whispers to connect us, so we all can speak telepathically, so we don't give away our position by having to speak loudly.
Ooh, very nice. All right. So you're now all going to be talking with in your heads. Wonderful. Up to 3 creatures, and there's a party of 4, so all 4 of you.
And Issa is going to uh, reach out and touch Durnor on the shoulder and cast a blessing on him. It's vigilant blessing. You have advantage on your next initiative roll.
Appreciate it.
Ah.
So for the next 6 hours, we can speak telepathically to each other.
Okay.
We
Now, looking about, there's no obvious signs of entry or of an entrance.
There's no sign of entrance.
Look-
No, I don't think on this character.
we've all been to this area before.
No. No, this is a new area for you guys.
Since we're convinced right now this is the area we should be looking in. Issa is going to slowly walk around and see if he can spot anything that appears to be an entrance.
Okay. That one, let's go ahead and go with Yep.
Wow, just starting off hot with those dice.
Along with Issa, what else is everyone else doing?
Actually,
Jeremy.
since
Go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Actually, since we already have found a tree line that resembles the landmarks we are looking for, I try to climb up into one to get some high ground on my field of view to well look a bit further.
Okay, yeah. With that, let's go ahead and start with an athletics to climb up these.
Athletics.
Okay. All right. Steve, what are we doing?
I'm getting rid of all my good roads here.
That's the plan. No. All right, Steve, what do we got? What does Goblin plan on doing?
I think it's already.
All right.
Steve?
What about with Silas?
I think he would just try to inspect to see if there's any arcane aspects here hiding the entrance at all.
Okay, let's go ahead and
Since
make
it
an
is like a
investigation.
special team.
Actually, let's do this. Let's do an investigation with your charisma, since you're using your a little bit of your arcane knowledge with it.
Okay. Um, Hey, that's a lot better than what I've been doing.
Okay. And it looks like you had to step away for a little bit. All right. Looking around, Issa, you notice that the trees actually don't come up close to these white branchless trees. They actually stay a decent amount of space away. And looking around, it's not quite. It's not like there's any drop-offs to this hill, making any steep edges for opening, and everything's actually pretty generally smooth where it is. Um, Durnor,
Yes.
with how you're used to climbing trees, this is unusual. These trees are almost perfectly smooth, with the exception of some um, vertical splintering. Vertical splintering doesn't really happen to trees, but as you get up to the top, you're able to see that again, just like Issa is seeing, there's not really anything around the hill directly, at least not where um, these so-called trees are. It seems that
Trees.
with your upper perception now, it looks almost like the hill's in a specific shape. And considering what you're after and what you know of this area, it's almost in the shape of a dragon. And
Oh no.
this tree that you climbed up on, these trees almost line up like they're the spine. Silas, as you're looking around, trying to see an opening, you're not really finding anything until you take a closer look around the base of these so-called trees. You notice that one of them has a little hollow opening at the very base of it, right about in the middle of the back.
I think once everyone's kind of gathered around again, I'd point it out, or like if it's taking a minute for us all to get back together, I'd call out to everyone and point out the
We're connected telepathically. You can just
Oh,
tell
yeah.
everyone in a mile.
I think I'd start to call out and then be like, wait, and then just like telepathically be like, I found something.
As you guys gather around in the late evening, and this little opening is pointed out, it looks like would be a tight squeeze to go down underneath this little spike thing.
Oh well. Do we have any options to widen the entrance?
Well, you most certainly could try digging. Um, that is always an option. If there's other options you would like to explore, I'd be interested to hear.
How well packed does the ground around the tree look, and how healthy does that tree look, Sean?
Well, looking at it, and um, Durnor would probably let you know, it doesn't actually appear to be a tree.
Oh no.
Does it appear to be more bone-like material?
It definitely does.
Oh, well, yeah, apparently the barrow has been quite eroded over the time. Which is an insight that I share with the rest of the group. That apparently there's not as much to the barrow, and instead we are standing right outside or almost on top of the dragon's grave.
Wonderful.
What did the history say about the burial ritual between Lady Alagonda and the dragon? Like, is there anything about like she was buried by its feet, or anything about where her corpse was set to rest?
In that regards, for some reason, all records only indicate that she was buried at the Barrow, not where specifically.
Hmm. Knowing that this right in front of us is actually uh seems to be the dragon's corpse, um I would walk another round around the whole perimeter and see if I can spot anything that would indicate something of a grave mark of hers.
And before seeing him getting ready to move off before he goes, Issa's going to reach out and cast guidance on him.
Alright, so looking for some sort of marker. Go ahead and let's do an investigation.
Investigation.
Yep, and guidance is a D4 is on top of that if you so
Yep.
choose. Okay.
Nice.
I'm on such a roll. The combat is going to be so bad. Everything's like net 1, 3.
um, in Elvish, on the on one that's on the spike next over,
Mm.
where it could easily be mistaken as just like cracks in these spikes, you're able to actually point out the fine runes of Elvish that call out the names of the individuals that were with Lady Alagondor.
Looks like a burial marker, perhaps.
Yeah, this apparently was where her companions were buried.
And you do
However,
find her name in there as well.
and here is her name. Apparently, she's buried right in this vicinity. Um, it seems we have a bit of a digging ahead, unless we can find a way.
Now, it
Well,
is small enough that a smaller individual could get in there. Um, it would be a squeeze for medium-sized individuals.
Goblin's got this.
well, then I'll trust you with going ahead. Let us know of what you find.
Will do.
Alright. Goblin, as you squeeze in underneath this spike and get your footing underneath you, you find that after squeezing down a little bit more, you find stairs. It's a tight stairway.
Or down.
For you, it's not too terribly tight, but for your other fellows, it would still be a squeeze no matter what. And at this point, you can still see up outside, but and so you're only about 3-4 feet under the ground. At least your feet are. Your head is still right there.
I would like to call out and say, I see a stairway down. You said down, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it a winding stairway or a straight one?
It is winding.
It's a tight squeeze, but if you guys, wiggle and push each other, you might be able to get in here. Or maybe we can dig a little bit. I have 2 hand axes. We can dig at this and maybe get in further. Be quite noisy, though.
I would like to prevent arousing any crypt guardians. These things are rarely known to be absolutely abandoned. Making them aware of our presence would probably not be a wise choice. And so I try to follow him as is.
Okay. As Goblin, you move further in, allowing for the rest of the group to start and try and squeeze their way through. Durnor following suit. It is tight and it's awkward. You find that going back, turning back right now, would be very difficult in your current position, as you'd have to basically be backpedaling. But you're able to also fit into this hole and start to wind your way down.
Is there enough space in the staircase to at least crouch down, or am I basically robbing down on my belly?
You're able to, after the first few steps, you're able to stand upright.
Okay.
It's just very narrow.
Okay.
Sweet. So Goblin will have his swords out just in case.
Okay. Now, Goblin, you do have dark vision. Okay.
Yep.
Let me do this real quick. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and activate this scene. So Issa and Silas, currently you can't see the scene just because I don't have your tokens down. What order are you two climbing down in?
I would say probably size order because I think Goblin and Durnor are a little bit smaller. I think.
Okay.
That makes sense to me.
All right, so roll D100s. The
Oh
bigger,
god.
the bigger of you two gets to go last.
Oh, whoop.
Oh,
I
not
thought
you,
meant for
Goblin.
everyone. I thought you meant for everyone. I was thinking it was some sort of random counter or something.
I was gonna say, all right, Goblin, you're the biggest of them all. All right. So it
Small
looks
guy, big personality.
right. It looks like we have Silas and then Isa climbing down into this hole. With that, as you guys kind of gather around, making enough room for each other, you're able to see that it is a very tight, dark area. I think the only person who does not have dark vision is Isa. Oh no, Isa, you do.
Yeah, Isa very much does. In fact, as we
You
enter,
tricksy person.
as we enter into this dark area, Isa's gonna say, "Hold just a moment." and he's going to whisper out, Moon Maiden, open their eyes, and he's going to cast Eyes of Night on all three of us, all three of them. So I'm going to share that dark vision that I have with the three of them.
Okay, so you're all at 300 feet of dark vision.
Oh, wow.
I already have 60 feet, and it
Yeah.
seems to be quite cavernous down here, but much appreciated anyway.
I mean, my map only goes 325 feet wide, and you're not going to see
Well.
the whole width.
Not with that attitude.
It's broken. It's broken up into segments. You're
Yeah.
not going to see it. Okay.
A bit paranoid.
That's okay. This way everybody has dark vision. That's
Yeah.
that's the main thing.
All right. I take it that's a feature too.
That is a
Yep.
feature, and it lasts for 1 hour.
Okay.
A bit paranoid about the tight corners down here. Anyone paying attention might see my hands flicker with purple psionic energy, ready to summon knives at the slightest alert.
Now, as you guys come down to this landing and start to get a little more wiggle space for your shoulders and hips, you do notice Durnor and Silas as you move over that even though most of this is gray and white for you, the two of you would have seen up in the north section, down where the tail was, a little bit of a
Mm?
faint light down that hallway.
Oh,
What direction was the tree that the like small little hollow was at?
Oh, you climbed under that.
Oh,
To the
okay. I
north?
thought.
So that's where Isa is currently standing.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if we climbed through that spot or a different spot.
Yep, it was that spot.
yeah. Because apparently the names of the people buried here were etched into the spines right above.
Yeah. The
Once we're all
Okay.
fully in these tunnels, by the way, Silas will just go ahead and mage armor himself.
yes, you did cast that earlier. I didn't see that.
Okay.
So
I didn't mean to cast earlier. I
No
was
worries.
trying to get all the information. Sweet. Cool. 8 hours.
Okay. So, which order do we want to go?
yes, you do notice there
Goblin.
are 4 different tunnels leading away from this main chamber you're in right now.
This way looks a little bit bigger, big enough for you all to fit.
The thing is, the road to the top, apparently there was something shedding light. We might not be alone down, we are quite certainly not alone down here. And up
Oh.
there would be the first sign of presence that we should investigate,
Actually,
lest we have something in our back.
I did forget how much light is actually being cast. Goblin, you would notice that there is light coming from this entrance as well. And with your position, you would also notice there's light coming from down here as well. So there's quite a bit of light down here. The only place that doesn't have light is this tunnel to the right, or to the east.
Hmm. Sounds like the darkness is inviting us in. Shall we take the bait, gentlemen?
Actually, luring the others into the darkness would be advantageous for us too. If they so decide to follow us, whatever lurks down here. Still,
Oh,
the question
you said lure, huh? I can handle that.
the question still remains: who wants to take the lead?
Isa will just hold his hands up. Not me.
Goblin has his dual swords out and he points them up into the air.
I got this, guys.
I will stay right on your heels.
You said we're going towards the darkness.
Hmm.
You said we're going towards the darkness.
Yep.
Towards the darkness we go.
Okay. As you're passing through these corridors, the walls, normally you would expect down here dirt, are actually a rough stone that it seems that this burrow was carved out of.
Is this stone recognizable to like maybe cobalt stoneworking or cults of kobolds?
Make a nature check.
It would be nature or something I'm horrible at.
And you rolled decently well with.
Nice.
This stonework, are you proficient with stoneworking? No. Stonework, it seems like it was done just to get it done. It actually seems pretty much like standard human work.
Okay. So lazy, get it done, get it over with. Maybe slave-driven humans.
Quite possibly.
Cool, cool. But small, narrow areas, definitely still in the back of my mind suspecting kobolds here. Yeah, righty. Goblin will make a mental note and move forward.
Alright.
Very shitty, stonework here.
Onwards we go. Do not fall behind. And always keep a watch on your back.
Would Goblin notice this corridor coming up?
Yes, you do notice that there's a corridor coming up, as well as at the end of this hallway, another turn in the same direction to the south.
Okay. Goblin doesn't want to pass in front of this without first peeking around the corner.
Okay. Right. So go ahead and you can use shift and then drag yourself over a little bit for your little peek.
I try.
Okay.
Isa's going to mentally ask Silas if
I
he
like
would
that.
like to be in the middle.
That's pretty cool.
Silas will. Yes. I am amicable to that. Thank you.
It opens up down this hallway, guys.
Yep. As you look down, it looks like it does open up quite a bit. The most you've seen it open up.
I'd say we go down this one. We don't need to go down there. It's narrow over here.
So I am
Okay.
recommending this way as I lead on with my swords drawn.
However, it appears that it would lead into the same direction anyway. I hush over to the other. Oh. I notify the others that from my new position across the corridor, I see some artificial structure resembling a sarcophagi down in the hall that we are about to approach.
Sorry, my token's getting lag.
No worries.
I was trying to figure out why it wasn't moving.
Just as long as you don't lag into the walls.
Oh
So,
yeah, we had that.
As you guys begin to advance down both sides, you see that they
So,
doesn't matter as they both open up into the same room, same chamber.
And apparently we have another crawl space right over here.
As you enter into this room, you see that there are two sealed stone sarcophagus that rest in the alcoves dug into the southern wall here. Each of these looks very well designed and structurally sound.
Goblin,
I'll-
being very treasure driven, immediately gets bright eyed and wants to run to this sarcophagi and pull out a crowbar and start prying to see if he can find treasure.
Okay, go ahead and roll athletics with advantage as you try to pry this open.
Are there any inscriptions on the
Yeah,
sarcophagus?
I was gonna say when Isa sees him take off, can I try and reach out and grab him and slow him down a little bit?
Go ahead, go ahead and make so go ahead and make an athletics check to try and grapple Goblin. Athletics acrobatics to try and get to this sarcophagi before you can get held back.
Okay, I got a 16, or no, a 20 after advantage.
Yeah, no, I'm going to miss him.
Oh well, so that athletics is going to be when you try and crow the sarcophagus open.
Okay.
I need one
Gotcha.
for getting ready away from a grapple.
Okay, so acrobatics or athletics?
Yes, your choice.
Okay, normal.
Yeah.
The little guy is slippery.
He's just going to try and reach out and grab him, and he gets his arms around him, but he just ducks too low and runs forward, so we can't hold on to him.
Durnor, as you see Goblin get its crowbar in position, and you're looking over this. While you feel like it looks almost recognizable, you don't quite recognize it.
And as Goblin runs away, Ice is just going to yell out, "Are there names on the sarcophagi? Is there anything?"
Don't see anything, but this one seems they seem a bit special. I can't quite put my finger on what seems to be so remarkable about them.
Yeah, there is a design going around the front that you do see, but it doesn't quite seem to fit words.
While they're rushing to open the other sarcophagus, I think Silas would just take his time to like inspect the outside to see if the design matches any arcane scripture he knows. Like, is this magically trapped?
All right, go ahead and make an Arcana check. With that, Goblin, as you pry open this sarcophagus, it's almost as if this sarcophagus was just waiting to open, as a large puff of cloud fills the area. I need Goblin and Durnor to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Oh no.
As this cloud just rises up around you guys, you feel the acidic burn in your lungs as you both take... Oh, if we can do that, let's do that. I think that should work. Ah, dang. Did it. You take 13 points of acid damage.
Oh man, that tastes just like a hill giant fart. Ugh.
As you...
I just going to blink his eyes and be like, "How do you know what that tastes like?"
Long story. Different adventure.
Are you applying damage automatically, or are we doing it manually ourselves?
I can do it for you guys, yeah.
I already did.
Okay, then I won't do that to you. I was like, dang,
Thanks.
you're low on health.
Oh, like last time, you mean?
Yeah.
I was just wanting to ask because I know sometimes they have it done automatically, or sometimes the DM likes to do it. So
Yeah. Normally, it's set up automatically, but with this one, it wasn't. So,
cool beans.
but yeah, normally it's automatically. If I have to manually roll, it'll be manually added, and I can do that. So, Silas, as you're finishing looking over this, not really finding anything arcane about it, you hear this cloud, uh, or this other sarcophagus, uh, creak open as the stone rubs against stone, and the cloud and coughing fit that follows suit to your right as you see it.
Haste makes waste. Hey, little guy, what did you find in there?
So perception, or did you have something planned to tell me what's in there, or?
As you recover from this hill giant fart, as you call it, uh, you find that there was only a small little mechanism in the bottom that apparently was designed to release this trap.
Oh man, they knew I was looking for treasure. Someone already grabbed it. Phooey, nothing in here.
Is there a body in there?
There is no body.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck.
I think just to see if the other sarcophagus is the same way, Silas will step back and cast thaumaturgy on it. Because they're not locked, right? So would that work?
As you use your thaumaturgy, trying to have it shift this lid off the sarcophagus,
I guess there's not a hinge, is there?
it seems that it is sealed by the dirt or the stone, and it doesn't move.
Um, knowing that one of the sarcophagi was already trapped, do I find anything about the mechanism that could possibly be activated outside from the outside? Like usually they are armed with some pinhole or something that you press from the outside, well, to set the mechanism.
Okay, yeah, make an investigation check.
While they are
In-
investigating that, Isa is going to kind of walk back up the hall and keep an eye on the corridor.
Okay. So go ahead, Isa, roll perception to keep your eyes open for whatever might be about. Durnor, as you're looking about, you notice that there is a little hole on the side of the sarcophagi in the far back that looks to be eh, about the same diameter of that as your index finger.
Instead of my finger, I take out my thieves' tools and look for something of appropriate size to stick in there instead.
Okay. As you reach into the back and try to get some sort of tool to hold whatever mechanism it was in place, go ahead and do a dexterity check, adding your your thieves tool proficiency.
Oh. Yeah, see, there are the bad rolls. They just had to be.
All right, reaching in.
However, just a moment. Um, question: would that be considered a failure? That is important because
you
I
do have a
can.
feature.
Yes. On up. Okay.
The other
Thanks for
one
nothing.
wasn't. That one is.
Reaching in with your tool, you're able to feel that it is trying to catch something. And at this point, it feels like you might have actually hooked onto something.
I, knowing that I have hooked something, I try to pull it out.
Okay. Pulling your tool out, it doesn't feel like you. It feels like you were on it, but you didn't get a grab of it. So your tool comes out cleanly.
Dear priest, might I request your assistance in this matter of delicate work inside hidden spaces?
Yeah, and hearing that inside his mind, Isa will come over and lay his hand on Durnor's shoulder and say, Moon Maiden guide his efforts, and I will cast guidance on him again.
Laying hands on is such a deplititious thing. Why would they take this phrasing? Okay,
Alright, so while you two are doing that, Goblin, what are you doing over there at this little tiny, cut through?
I was debating if that was big enough for me to try and squeeze my fat head through, and trying to see what's further down in there.
It is a narrow tunnel, as it's about 2 feet wide, and it looks like there is a little bit of a curve to it up ahead.
I am exactly 3 foot. Would I be able to squeeze through?
Well, 2 feet wide. 3 foot tall is not
Oh.
the issue. But
Okay.
yes, as a small individual, you are able to, turn yourself sideways and shuffle through.
Alrighty. Goblin's going to take one of his hand axes and stab into the ground with the hilt pointed towards the tunnel that I'm crawling in. That way people know where I'm heading, and I'm also going to say,
I'm slipping through this crack in the wall. This is my indicator where I started.
as I shove my hand axe into the ground.
Okay.
you seem to know a lot about things to do with cracks.
Well, I have lots of experience with hill giants.
Oh no. What
Ah.
profession were you before this?
As you step in and start squeezing your way through, you all of a sudden hear this as you are cut
What?
off from the others.
Magical darkness, but my character would be too dumb to know that, so I would press on.
Okay. As as Isa and Durnor, you see the area that Goblin just went into closes off, cutting him away from you guys.
So then the
Never
tunnel
split.
itself closed.
Yes.
Never split the group. But, alas. We are still in magical communication, right?
Yes. No,
Okay,
I magically teleported him 200 miles away, and you'll never see him again.
Ah,
Oh, too bad.
Well, is there an indication of where that tunnel was, or does it seal cleanly?
I
It,
indicated it with my hand axe.
yeah, you see his hand axe still pointing right where he was going.
Okay. Well, then Ace is going to dig his uh looking at my inventory what I got. Anybody got a shovel? Something? An axe? He'll pick up his hand axe from off the ground and start trying to chop into the wall with it.
Would I hear all this in my head, all this thinking and everything that they're talking about, trying to find me? Since they're all telepathically communicating.
Yeah, you'd be able to hear them talking to you.
Oh, what are you guys talking about? I'm fine. I'm just in the wall and
Is there anything as I press on further?
Yeah, he's just gonna say, "It's not fine. The wall closed. It's not open anymore."
it's open up ahead. It looks like.
So my character keeps going.
Oops. And Silas. Before
He'd
Goblin
be
gets too far.
he'd be keeping an eye on the passage we came through just to make sure that nothing sneaks up on us while all this is happening.
Okay.
And also like telepathically thinking to them like, well, he's not dead. He's not panicking. We shouldn't panic. Keep a level head. No.
Nice.
He obviously seems to know what he's doing.
Fine.
All right. Durnor, as you go to get this mechanism locked in place once more.
Yes.
Sorry.
Go ahead and do another thieves check, or a thieves tool check, please.
Okay, yes, I am active.
Does
and
a
I'm
16 make it?
As you get your tool in there again, this time you're actually able to feel that instead of grabbing something and trying to pull it, it feels more like you're able to push something further down. Almost as if pushing on a spring inside.
Okay. God damn it! The goblin with the crowbar is gone, right?
Yep.
Isa, can you come over here and give me a hand?
Yeah, and he'll look over his shoulder and stop chopping at the wall, carefully lay the axe back down, pointing in the same direction, and then he'll go over and help Durnor.
There's a crowbar in my backpack. I'm currently holding the mechanism, but I cannot let it go as it is. Can you open the lid? See if there's anything inside in this one?
Yeah, and Isa will pull that crowbar out and try and open the lid with it.
Alright. Advantage on athletics, please.
Athletics.
Oh, hello. With that, as you're able to crack the lid open and slowly open it, you do see that there is a mechanism that is being held by the tool that Durnor is using, and he has just barely a hold on it.
Okay, I can see the mechanism. Can I reach it?
Yep, you can reach in. You're able to, looking at it, it looks like it's spring. It's a spring trap where once the pressure is let go, such as the lid being removed from it, it will pop up, releasing whatever toxin it was that was so acidic.
Okay, well, I will try and reach down and press firmly on that spring.
Okay. As you push down on the spring, Durnor, you feel the plate you were holding is no longer you're no longer able to contact it.
Okay.
And how far are you pushing this down, Isa? As far as it goes, or?
Just enough to hold it firmly. I can see it clearly, so I know that Durnor has it down far enough that it's not going to go away. So I'm just going to press it down a little bit farther than where it's at currently.
Okay. And you do see that there is some sort of package that is on top of this platform. So.
Wait. The package is separate from the spring, or like, is it on top or below?
It's sitting on top of this plate that you were holding with your tool that was spring projected.
I take a piece of string from my gear and want to tie the spring down, so we don't have to hold it while we investigate the inside. Or rather, is there anything of interest inside the sarcophagus, or would it be easier to just put the lid back?
Inside of the sarcophagus, there is nothing but the trap.
This feels almost like a waste of time. Is there a way to get the mechanism out of the sarcophagus?
Yeah, it looks like you could just pick it up.
Okay. Yeah, then I want to try to tie the spring down with some string on the spring. I mean, a gas bomb might come in handy.
Alright, so you're tying the mechanism that launches the acidic powder.
Yes.
Okay. Doing anything with that acidic powder, or just leaving it on the mechanism?
So long as it's the package is rather solid, or is it fragile?
Kind of touching it. The package itself is like a paper, and it is quite brittle.
Oh well. Doesn't feel quite safe to walk around with that thing. No, think I will leave that there. What a bust.
Alright.
But at least we don't have to worry about diffusing it anymore.
Goblin, as you are alone in this dark tunnel, feeling quite cramped even for yourself. As you head further in, what are you doing?
I will talk to myself as I head further in.
Okay.
Talk to us?
You think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted it. I was born in the darkness. As I continue further,
Okay.
using my Bane from Batman monologue. Uh-oh, I'm stuck on the wall.
Oh, okay, let me help you. Oh no, it doesn't like that.
I got my eyes closed. Don't worry.
No worries. It was just the inner walls. As you round a few of these bends, you're finally able to see one of those lights again. As you move in and see this flickering light, further diagonally, kind of an awkward position from you, but down in this direction, you see that there is a pile of bones. Rather large pile of bones at that.
Yeah, looks like someone's been having fun.
As
yep.
you speak, whatever light source that was in here extinguishes.
Oh boy.
Were you speaking out loud?
I was. I don't know.
Alone in the dark. He
Well,
got
you
mad
said
and
you were
grisly.
talking to yourself, so I figured you were talking.
I follow the wall along where he might have gone. Unless he crossed below our path, he should be somewhere to our left.
And then
Just go-
Isa, were you digging?
No, Ice is going to pick up. He's given up on that. He's going to pick up Goblin's hand axe and try and catch up with
Okay.
the group.
Yeah, I would
And
say you'd
then,
be right behind them. So,
the moment the light snuffed out, Goblin would go stealth mode.
all right, go ahead and roll stealth for me.
Alright. Oh, yeah.
Oh wow. Yes, getting those nat 20s out.
You are one with the dark.
Like I said, I was born in the darkness. You all just merely adopted it.
As you do your best
can't-
to hide in this darkness, peeking around the corners, looking around, you see that this chamber opens up as well. Not nearly as big as the other one, but that pile of bones you saw down in the far side from you looks
Right
to
there.
be a little further in, but yeah, looks to be of a rather large creature.
I would like to go up to it and inspect these bones.
Okay.
I sent you a telepathic message. Say, my friend, have you found anything yet? Where
Oh
are
yeah,
you?
yeah. I just found bones. As
I
Oh,
am going to
there
investigate.
you are.
oh hi.
And actually, yeah. Oh, okay. Our DM has something.
As the group sees you and starts to rush in your direction, um, Durnor, as you
Yes.
rush forward, um, you feel all of a sudden the ground beneath you give way
Oh
as
no.
you fall down into a pit. You find, oh gosh,
Yes.
from the fall, you take 1d6, so you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Oh, you find that I need a dexterity saving throw from you, if you would, please.
Dex saving throw.
All right. Thankfully, you're lucky enough to not find yourself impaled upon
Oh no.
rusty swords that are pointed up, um, as there are two that are pointed up, and the others seem to have fallen to the side.
With curses, I get up and yell a mental warning to the others to watch out for traps. This place is hostile.
Well, at least I know he's alive.
As Goblin continues towards the bones.
Okay. Goblin, as you approach the bones, they begin to rattle and shift as they rise up into a very
Oh.
massive horse-like being.
I'm gonna pause you right there. I just got a notification saying lost connection, so I may crash.
Okay, good to know.
Fair warning.
Um,
I got that same notification as well.
Yeah, it pops up every now and then.
That's fine.
Durnor, you're able to crawl yourself out of the pit. Now that it's been exposed, everyone can clearly see where the pit is. Goblin, as this massive horse stands above you, where you just barely, your head would barely scrape the rib cage of this beast, with its ivory bones, or ivory white bones.
Okay. Goblin, say, let's get started. As he clinks his swords together, ready for action.
Yeah, I think with the advance of the undead, our position would be given away anyway. I
Okay.
just hope you didn't bring down the entire cave on us.
Alright. With that,
I feel like
let's go ahead and go into initiative, folks.
God,
Woo!
it didn't pop up the
Or ice.
We're just continuing on from Tuesday night.
Oh.
I had advantage on initiative, right?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So let's see here. Go ahead and roll another d20, and I'll add the initiative and the modifier.
But where?
Assuming it's higher than a 10.
D20. Ah. God damn it. Roll.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Sticking
So
with
much
the
for that.
13.
Yep.
With that, that is going to bring up Goblin.
Yay.
The life of a scout.
Alright. Goblin's going to attack using a superiority die, y'all. For
Oh, Battle Master.
distracting strike.
Okay. And with your maneuvers, I believe it's after you hit, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Yeah, so when you hit.
Yeah. You hit, then you declare that you use it.
Yeah. I don't mind you saying that if you hit, you're using it. That works fine for me, so.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and see your attack with your weapon.
Is it coming across? I hit it.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not seeing any roll.
Let me try again. It's probably gonna all lag and come to. I just hit it again. There's nothing on my screen.
Okay. And it's not rolling for you or anything? Or is it? No.
Nothing's rolling. I just hit it a third time.
Okay, fun.
Let me refresh real quick. Like I said, when it said lost connection, I kind of figured it dropped.
Yeah, that's possible. Dunar, you are next. Just be ready.
Yep. I already know what to do.
Okay.
It says downloading world data. Please wait.
Oh boy.
Looks like I'm back here. Okay. Let's see. What do I get here? Shit. Still not rolling.
Where do you click? Do you click on the dice next to the text?
I'm in my inventory.
Yes.
Clicking.
There you go.
Ah, there it is.
That
There
12,
it goes.
that 12 will strike this skeletal horse as you deal 10 points of piercing damage.
Then my superiority die. Can I
Yep.
roll?
That's what, a D8?
I forget. Level 5.
Let's see here. Yes, D8s.
Should be in your features.
Yep.
Alright.
And the D8 is rolling.
For another 3. Alright.
And then my
Well, I would say the
Second-
horse looks bad, but it's already dead.
Oh, okay. I was just getting ready to do my second attack.
It's undead.
Oh, never mind. My second attack. Okay. And it's a big fat miss.
Well, I think you found the armor class.
Oh, that actually hit.
No, the 12 did,
Oh,
the 11 didn't.
And then 2 weapon fighting to attack again.
Alright. Oh, yep, because you do have 2 attacks with 5th level fighting. Yep. Or 5th
Yep.
level fighter.
Oh man, that is
You,
horrible.
you do have this advantage from distracting strike, you know?
Oh, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
Like,
Oh,
that's what you do distracting strike for.
I thought
Unless
I
you
did
want
it
to
for my.
Oh god.
It's
Are
by
you serious right now?
it's by an attacker other than you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, right.
Um,
That's what I
so,
thought.
and the next attack
Doesn't
roll
matter.
against the target by an, yeah,
Oh, yeah, other than you. Sorry, didn't miss that.
no worries.
I only saw the advantage. Yeah.
All right, Goblin. Unless you're gonna move, we're gonna go over to Durnor.
Sorry about the lag on my end.
No worries.
I am on a shitty potato.
Why didn't it pop up the... Ah, there it is. That's the 3 plus a sneak attack.
Yep.
That's 17 damage.
All right.
And for my bonus attack, I throw a second psionic knife.
At what? As the horse, the bones just begin to collapse down and inwards on itself. As
Dead.
this bony dust flies up.
Yuck.
All of a sudden, Issa, you feel this shock from behind. Oh, I guess I have to hold it for that. Oh, are you not going to roll damage too? Oh, you might have a reaction that it's asking you. Since you can't see where it's coming from.
Yeah, it would only be if I provoked some type of reaction, and
Yeah.
and
So if you would decline it.
yeah, no problem.
Goblin would say,
That was still my kill. It counts as my kill. I did most of the work.
As you feel this little ball of energy shock you from behind, revealing itself.
Yeah, and Issa's going to kind of mentally reach out and say, "There's something back here, and I don't know what it is."
I'm still having my second psychic dart in my hand. Can I throw it at the ball of light?
It is going to have coverage because of your allies in these tight corridors. But yes, you can make your attack against it. It'll just have a little bit higher armor class.
Da. Where is it? There. Ow.
Woo!
Really?
It's just going through all of y'all.
Oh.
I like these second attacks. You guys can keep up with this. All right.
Okay.
Unless Durnor would like to move any, we're going to head over to Silas.
I am not doing anything because my game just disconnected. Please
Okay.
proceed.
All right. All right, Silas. As Durnor throws a shadowy blade over in your direction as it clanks against the wall and lands at your feet.
I think his first reaction is to give Durnor. I can't remember how to say the name.
Durnor.
Durnor, sorry. You said it like 20 times at least. Yeah. Just give them a look of like, really, and then whip around and cast chill touch on the first thing he sees that's not friendly, because all he knows is there's something back there.
All right.
Oh, man, I even selected.
As you now see that light source once again, as whatever fingers it is that you summon begin to wrap around it, it seems to take some of that energy and not take the full effect.
Gotcha. Don't try not necrotic next time.
All right. Anything else for Silas?
Besides squeezing against the wall so that there's more room to throw knives, not really.
All right, Isa.
So Isa is just gonna throw his shield up in front of him, and he's gonna take a swing at the ball of light. Let's see, can I mark it this way? There we go. With his warhammer.
All right, and as you bring your hammer around, it just quickly floats off to the side.
Oh no.
So guys, this thing's tough to hit, and that is going to be my go because I have nowhere to go right now.
It is a tiny creature, so you could technically move through its space if you so chose.
No, I'm going to stay between it and Silas right now.
Okay. Well, this creature, may as well. It is going to once again, targeting Isa, give you another little shock. Oh, that's why. At least it attempted to, as it is now going to dart away from you guys. And that will provoke from Isa. With your Warcaster, you can use a spell if you so choose.
Yeah, I will. No, I'm as it moves away, I'm still just going to try and hit it with the hammer as it goes. Let me. It's. Did you? I can't see it to target it.
Oh, sorry. I guess I should wait until you do that. So.
Yeah, let me target it then.
Ugh, so annoying. Well, not you guys, sorry.
That didn't go through, and I have it targeted. Let me try and roll that again because it did not go through.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, and we are doing brutal criticals. So go ahead and roll normal damage and add whatever the. All right, so adding an 8 on top of that,
It's
so it makes it a
uh,
14.
and just so I know, I thought I read it. Did it add the proficiency bonus twice too? Is that the way I read that or not?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. So it's so like in your case, normal hit is 1d8 plus 2. For this, it's 1d8 plus
Just
8
plus
plus 2.
8 plus 2.
Yep.
Got it. Thank you.
All right, now I'll move that to where I want it. There we go. Exceeded movement. That's fine. All right. That brings us back to Goblin.
Goblin. Alrighty. He was going to try and go further down, but it looks like it's all blocked off. And sorry I missed that last part. I had another work call,
No worries.
so I totally missed what happened. I'm guessing it fled because I don't see nothing.
Yep. All you know
Yeah,
is you saw light coming from behind where the others came from, but then it looks like the light left as it faded away, almost as if it moved away.
Well, then Goblin's going to continue with his normal plan of going further down and investigating what was down this corridor.
Cul-de-sac.
you would have heard Isa yell out that it's hard to hit and that the shock hurt.
Oh, so I would know that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of combat chatter on the radio right now.
Okay. Sorry, that work call just got me all
No
freaking
worries.
confused. I had everything planned out, and then that work call just fucked me. I guess Goblin would try to make his way towards the last known direction of the light.
Okay. So that would
And now
be
my
near the
character is lagging.
top of the
Yep.
area. And you would be able to hop over this little 5-foot hole now that you're aware of it. So that's not an issue. Silas moved, so you're able to squeeze by without an issue. There you go.
Alright.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep.
Alrighty. And do I notice anything from where I'm at? Or is this all
From
like-
there, you would notice that there is, while there was light down this way before, it seems a touch stronger than before.
Alrighty. I'm going to ready myself where I'm at.
Light, down that way, guys.
Alright.
I'll take a ready action for attack.
Okay. Assuming you see
Case
something.
comes my way.
Durnor.
I would like to follow ahead and use my bonus action to attempt to hide.
Okay.
That is stealth roll.
Yes, please. Alright. Looking from there, you can just barely see that ball of light that you saw briefly earlier. It is around 2 curves by the look of it. A very tight squeeze.
That would be in technical terms, that would be 3/4 cover, right?
You're actually able to see the full creature. It is just a
Okay.
very challenging shot.
I mean, if I see the whole creature, then it's about as challenging as as hitting it at all would be.
Yeah, it's going to be its normal armor class. It is just very tight to hit.
However, because I count as hidden, I do have advantage on this attack, right?
So you hid, but are you hidden? Is another question.
Do I make this
You do
attack
make
with
with
advantage?
advantage.
Yes or no?
Yes. Yep, had to figure
Okay.
out if that creature saw you or not. So.
Oh no.
Oh.
Really? Goddamn, really? Okay. And use the last of my movement to go back around the corner and end my turn there.
Okay.
After mentally warning, it's just ahead.
Alright. Well, that one would be visible. As the light seems to get a little bit weaker. Silas.
Could I try to squeeze my way past
Yes.
Goblin and Isa? Cool. Still don't see it, so I'll move a little bit closer to like right there.
As you can just
Still,
barely make it out.
would that be any kind of cover at all, or
Nope, it's just a very tight shot.
very tight shot? I got one chance, boys. I'm a magic missile it.
Okay.
Like it got away once, I'm not letting it get away again if I can avoid it.
Smart.
As your darts of magic blast into this creature. Oh, interesting. So you rolled a 4 plus a 1, but it didn't do it for 3 darts. So we're gonna apply it 2 more times.
Should I just hit damage 2 more times?
No.
Gotcha.
Should be the same damage for each dart, I thought.
Oh yeah.
There we go. As the light down there in that corridor snuffs out.
As soon as I see the light go out, I'll just kind of be like, it's taking care of everyone, and then I'll lean against the wall again so that everyone else has a room to move past me, basically.
You would still be able to see that there is still a light source somewhere down there.
I'll pass that on to everyone. That like, that one's dead, but there's something further down.
Sweet.
I don't know where the button is in my turn.
Oh, okay.
At the bottom of the compass carousel.
Isa.
Oh.
Isa?
Sorry, I had muted myself. Seeing Durnor run past me, I'm going to make my way up towards Durnor. It's not letting me grab my. There we go. And try and squeeze in a little bit close enough where I can. Oh, I collided with the wall. Sorry.
Okay, where are you trying
Yeah,
to get to?
you.
Right there. Oh.
There we go. And I'm going to reach out. Why is everybody gone? There we go.
I put you in a wall.
That's not. I'm going to.
I put you in the wall. Face first.
I'm going to reach out and say, Moon Maiden, ease this creature's pain and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Alright.
Called you a creature. How rude.
I mean, technically, yes.
Not
If I didn't
inaccurate.
if I didn't count as a creature, I would count as an object, and that would be a worm, a kind of worms we don't want to open here.
Be just a little wild, yeah.
Oh, so many. Thank you. Ooh.
You only become an object when you die.
Didn't upcast that. I don't know what. Oh, never mind. I see.
It looks like it cast it at first level, so.
Yeah, it should have been 11. Yeah, that's good. And I will just step back out of the way so there's not quite so much of a crowd, and that will end my turn.
Alright.
You know, three's already a crowd.
Alright, Goblin.
Okay. Goblin's like,
What are y'all waiting for? Let's go get it.
he said the light is down this hallway.
Yes, correct.
Two,
You're gonna collide with some
25.
walls.
yeah,
Let the crazy tough shorty go first.
You're gonna have to go where Silas is and then down.
You should be able to use WASD.
Yeah.
5. He said the light was up here.
Yep, down in here. But it's
There's my full
still
movement.
dark. Alright.
Take a dash action to run ahead.
Alright. Dashing ahead.
10.
As you step
Ah,
there,
yes.
The dragon
you
comes
feel
out.
you also feel your feet fall out from underneath you.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no.
kinda figured.
I need a dexterity saving throw.
Wait. With normal. Yay.
Alright. As you find yourself falling, taking
Ouch.
5 points of bludgeoning damage. However, you find that you do have a rusty sword pierce through, just barely slicing part of your leg as you take another 6 points of piercing damage. So a total of 11.
Fly damage. There we go.
There we go. Correct you.
Oh,
Back where
I
you should be.
double did it.
Well, you did it and I did it at the same time.
Oops.
It happens. All right.
My bad.
You are now 10 feet under.
I'm
That's
gonna
even more
mentally
than the
say,
usual.
Well, at least it's better than the hill giant's crack.
Is it just as deep?
I was not expecting that. Possibly.
All right. Anything else for Goblin?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
As I took my
You took
action to
5.
dash.
You took 10 feet of movement. So you still have 20 feet left, which could get you up and out of the pit if you so chose.
As a dash action, you can use it to climb with, or
Climbing is just
climbing
movement.
climbing is movement, but it's difficult terrain to climb unless you have a climb speed.
okay. Yeah, I would definitely like to climb out then.
So climb out.
Oh, my shit is lagging.
All right, and
I think I went a little bit further.
yeah.
I'll let you go ahead.
All right, there we go.
Oh, there it is.
With that, Durnor.
I start moving ahead, following in the footsteps of my friend. Oh, there's more of those. And I just ready an action in case I see any will-o-wisp approaching us.
Okay.
Otherwise, I take my stay in this place
All right.
and end turn.
As the light in the room goes out.
Watch out for the bones.
That is going to bring up Silas.
I mean, keep moving forward.
Okay.
Um,
You wouldn't.
Would I have?
No, not really.
Yeah, I think I just stay there then. And
Okay.
since they're looking ahead, since the two ahead of me are looking ahead, I would keep an eye behind Issa since something already sneaked up on him. Like I got your back, covering fire. That'll do it for me.
All right, Issa.
Issa is going to make his way forward 10, 15, 20, and jump that pit there, and that should be all of my
Okay.
movement.
As you jump
And
over the pit and land there, you find yourself on solid ground.
That was excessively dramatic.
and I don't see anything. So I'm going to hold an action of I will cast Sacred Flame if anything threatening comes into view.
Okay, sounds good. With that, we'll go ahead and back up to Goblin. Goblin.
And there's nothing that I can visibly see, correct?
Correct. You cannot
Okay,
see anything
is
that
there
appears to be a threat in the area. You do
Is
see
there anything that
two sarcophagi, one in the north, one in the south, and it looks like there are two. There is another alcove at the far end.
Okay. Goblin will go ahead and go over here.
Okay.
Investigate.
measuring to? Or
Yep. As you get out down that way, you did see that there are a total of 4 sarcophagi in these alcoves.
oh no.
But at this point, you do not see that there is anything else in this room.
Well, I learned my lesson last time from these coffin thingies. I
Okay.
ain't falling for that trick again.
I'll just bonus action second wind. Or not, what's it called?
Yeah, second one.
Yeah, second one.
It's been a while.
All right, and then we'll go ahead and hop over to Durnor.
I go to this sarcophagus and knock on the lid. See if there's anything happening.
As you
Anyone's home.
Supposedly the will-o-wisp is still in here.
as you knock on the lid, you hear the faint sound of it kind of echo inside, but not a very clean, reverberating echo like you would expect from like a tunnel.
Is the sarcophagus flat to the back, or can I try to push the lid aside with my heel?
You can definitely try to push it to the side, especially since you've got
Okay.
a crowbar, or you can even use the pillar behind you as leverage.
Yeah, I use the pillar behind me as leverage. That
No.
was the idea.
Alright, go ahead and do so with advantage.
That's
As-
an athletics, right?
Yes, please. As you push this sarcophagus lid off to the side, Isa, do you flinch? React?
I would throw my shield up between the sarcophagus and myself.
Alright. As you guys hear the loud crash of the lid meeting the back wall and falling down to the floor, nothing comes out. Instead, Durnor, as you look over, you see that there is a body.
Oh, this one has a body.
Inside,
Yes. One that gets up, or
there appears to be an individual that once was a worshiper of some sort, as they lay there with chainmail garments over the body, as they are holding a pendant to their chest. The pendant looks like an eye with rays of sun around it.
Ah, we should not disturb this one further. I take. Unless he gets up.
As of now,
Yeah.
the individual does not stand up.
Okay.
Isa, and if it needs to wait to my turn, that's fine. But Isa would like to make a religion check to see if he recognizes that
Yeah.
pendant.
For sure. Go ahead and feel free to roll that right now.
Okay.
All right. While you're familiar with religions, being a cleric yourself, this one you don't recognize. It may even be that it's a dead religion, seeing as this cleric was 100 years ago serving. Silas.
Okay.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna catch up to everyone,
It's not far, so.
right? And of course, jump over the pit and then just move to the side.
Okay.
How far is that?
You got 10 more feet.
10 more feet.
So.
It's just enough to get down here. And I think I'll just post up in that corner and wait for something to pop off.
All right.
Like, I'm not opening. I saw what happened when they opened the last basket. I'm not opening anymore.
All right, Isa.
Isa is just going to look down at the body. He's going to stay where he's at, and he's going to whisper a little prayer. Nothing D&D related, just pure flavor. And I will stay right where I am.
Okay. With that, seeing as there is nobody apparently coming out to harm you, defend, or rise up from the dead, I'm going to go ahead and end combat.
Alright.
As you guys are in this little burial area, I'm going to pose a question for you. We are almost at our 2-hour limit. Would you like to continue this adventure next week or continue on? At this rate, I'm thinking we have about another hour.
In that case, I would would you push out an hour or?
That's why I'm posing it to you guys to see what you guys want to do.
I am good either way.
I'm fine either way.
I am technically at work and I need to do at least a building patrol around the building I'm currently staying in.
Okay.
So other than that, I'm good.
I'm good either way. If we need to take
So-
this up next week, that works.
If Steve needs to tend to work, I can be available next week.
Yeah, so Steve, if you have to hop off to do that,
Well, my thing is, I may not be available next week because right now it's pretty bad weather here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So
Yep, let's go ahead and finish out then, and we'll see what the rest of this place has to hold for you guys.
cool. I
Okay.
go pee real quick and then I'll be right back.
Alright, yeah, we can go ahead and do a quick little 5-minute.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. BRB.
Alright, yeah, let's do a 5-minute break.
Be right back then.
Welcome back to another adventure with Adventure On. Coming to you from Last Read D&D. I am Dungeon Master Sean, and today I'll be taking you through another adventure. Today's adventure comes from Dragon of Icespire Peak, the campaign that is part of the Essentials Kit that was released by Wizards of the Coast in 2019. Dragon's Barrow is an adventure that is full of exploration as the party of adventurers explores these ancient crypts. Lady Tenamera Alagondar was a royal scion of Neverwinter more than a century ago. Along with two parties of adventurers, she fought and killed Azdraka, a green dragon that had long terrorized the high road. Lady Alagondar died in the battle and was laid to rest beneath a barrow near where the dragon fell. The remains of her fallen compatriots and the corpse of Azdraka were sealed in the barrow with her, in accordance with Lady Alagondar's dying wishes. Welcome back to another adventure with Adventure On. Coming to you from Last Read D&D, I am Dungeon Master Sean, and today I'll be taking you through another adventure. Today's adventure comes from Dragon of Icespire Peak, the campaign that is part of the Essentials kit that was released by Wizards of the Coast in 2019. Dragon's Barrow is an adventure that is full of exploration as the party of adventurers explores these ancient crypts. Lady Tenamera Alagondar was a royal scion of Neverwinter more than a century ago. Along with two parties of adventurers, she fought and killed Azdraka, a green dragon that had long terrorized the high road. Lady Alagondar died in the battle and was laid to rest beneath a barrow near where the dragon fell. The remains of her fallen compatriots and the corpse of Azdraka were sealed in the barrow with her, in accordance with Lady Alagondar's dying wishes. Welcome back to another adventure with Adventure On. Coming to you from Last Read D&D, I am Dungeon Master Sean, and today I'll be taking you through another adventure. Today's adventure comes from Dragon of Icespire Peak, the campaign that is part of the Essentials kit that was released by Wizards of the Coast in 2019. Dragon's Barrow is an adventure that is full of exploration as the party of adventurers explores these ancient crypts. Lady Tenamera Alagondar was a royal scion of Neverwinter more than a century ago. Along with two parties of adventurers, she fought and killed Azdraka, a green dragon that had long terrorized the high road. Lady Alagondar died in the battle and was laid to rest beneath a barrow near where the dragon fell. The remains of her fallen compatriots and the corpse of Azdraka were sealed in the barrow with her, in accordance with Lady Alagondar's dying wishes. Welcome back to another adventure with Adventure On. Coming to you from Last Read D&D, I am Dungeon Master Sean, and today I'll be taking you through another adventure. Today's adventure comes from Dragon of Icespire Peak, the campaign that is part of the Essentials kit that was released by Wizards of the Coast. As you guys are exploring this tomb, you have lifted one of these sarcophagus lids off here in the northwest. Oh, I was going to mark that. So that one's off.
Goblin's gonna approach the open one and is like,
I've been in a place before, and I don't like bodies.
as he stabs his sword into the chest of this dead body.
Just checking.
As you step into the body of this individual, as Isa is praying over it, you feel off. Almost as if you've done something terribly wrong.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and Isa will be kind of glaring at him as he's doing that.
However, Isa, you feel like something is rewarding you for some reason. Something has almost blessed you.
Sweet.
And Isa will share, I think these may be sacred.
No, well, sacred. I Have you ever been in a crypt and when these things lunged at you before? I have. You can't be, too safe.
Maybe we should be a little cautious until they do lunge at us.
Okay, fair enough.
Goblin,
I'll wait. I'll wait next time.
desecrating the bodies of holy men is generally highly inadvisable.
Well-
You're quite literally making your own problems here.
Technically, he wasn't holy until I put a hole in him.
You would know holes. Okay, I proceed to the sarcophagus in the bottom left.
Okay. Again, pushing off the pillar.
Yeah.
As you push open this lid, since you guys have opened a number of these now, I'm not going to worry about checks. The lid crashes down to the floor, and inside you see another being lies there. This one, you see, they have what used to be, or what looks like, a bow across, or held in their across their chest, as well as a quiver, which the fletchlings and the wood have just completely rotted away.
Is the bow still intact, or is it similarly rotten to the bow arrows?
It is similarly rotted.
Yeah, okay. From the description, it sounded like it was still intact, which would mean that this is in fact a magic item. But if it's similarly rotten, then yeah, I take that there's nothing of interest in this.
No.
He has no insignia or anything that would give something away about his identity there?
About his identity, no. You do see
Okay.
that still barely visible is an embossed label, or the icon of Neverwinter on some studded leather armor.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the companion scripts. I doubt we will find what we are looking for here. The-
Just make sure you shut the lid so it doesn't come back after us.
True. So, with an effort to try to put the lids back on, do you want to check the others, or do we just want to keep going? I mean, there's still this will-o-wisp that vanished somewhere around here. At least taking a look wouldn't hurt, right?
Sure, why not?
Alright, so trying to put the lid back on?
On the ones that we have currently open, yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check. DC is pretty high.
Anybody want to come help me? Ah. Or do you want me to help you? I think you have the higher strength.
Me? No, I don't have good strength.
You don't have good strength. Okay, then let's do
My
our
dex
best with
based
something
fighter.
bad.
I'm a dex-based fighter, so
Do you
no,
want to? Do you?
I so will say I will help you, or you can help me. Either way, I think it's better that we leave these in peace.
Yeah. Let's put the lids back on these. With my help, I guess you can make the roll with advantage.
I was gonna have you both roll.
Okay.
Just straight strength or athletics.
This is going to be a strength ability check.
Oh. Oh my god. Where is this in combat?
as you guys begin pulling it up, because this is heavy stone, you get to a point where it is either you're going to lose it or it's going to be pulled all the way over. Goblin, Silas, are either one of you going to just last minute give them help or just let them deal with it?
I will definitely help.
Roll a d4.
Silas will supervise.
As Goblin comes over,
You're doing it wrong.
put your backs into it, and then comes over to help.
With that, you guys are able to pull it over and slide it into place. I'm going to assume that was the clerics.
Hmm.
And then Goblin's gonna showboat with his muscles.
Eh.
Seeing as now you know how difficult it is, are you going to shut the other one?
Nah, I'm good.
I don't want to get us hurt or break our back trying to push it all the way over. Let's just be more careful with the other lids, trying to take a peek inside.
Alright.
Isa will cross his arms and say, "That may be wise."
So just take a peek inside. We can
Yeah.
just slightly slide it and look in.
Just open it a crack and see if there's the light inside.
Just realized I
Do
still
you
have
find the
game
light?
Alright. Opening it up. Just a crack. Which one are you starting with? That one there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
Before he starts, Isa's again going to reach out and touch his shoulder and say, "Move Aiden, guide him, and cast guidance on
Okay.
him."
Yeah, no need to roll it out. I'm not going to have them do rolls for
Okay,
the
that's
checks
fine.
Okay.
because you guys have opened enough of these now.
We all have crowbars.
I know, right? Man, I didn't know I hired a jailbreak.
Some of us have crowbars.
So, as you guys open this one up enough to look inside, Durnor, you especially would be able to see something you didn't expect. As
And
you
that
look,
would be.
as you look inside, you see a rather plainly clothed individual whose clothes have begun to completely rot or fade away in color and have just fallen apart. However, you notice that compared to the archer, this person's loot is fully intact and in good condition.
The instrument?
The instrument.
And none of us are barred.
Exactly. None of us is a bard. Say, especially with the holy man to our side, do you want to commit to this kind of crude grave robbing? There is some kind of what appears to be a magic item in here. However, I am hesitant to disturb the rest any further than we already do.
Isa will frown and say, "We came for the sword because of the dire need. I don't need anything else from this place."
That's you guys. I want to make some loot out of this.
As he reaches for the literal loot.
I have seen nothing.
As Gawain has not learned his lesson the first time.
Nope.
He reaches in and grabs the loot.
So lewd.
Here we go. Interesting.
How much damage we
Ah,
talking here?
that's why. As you
Staying far away.
as you look back up after pulling this loot out, you begin to see butterflies floating around
Oh
you.
no. What? The...
Pretty.
None of you see this other than Goblin.
Going
Hey,
to start
Silas.
to
Do
reach
you
out
want
and
to
try
help
to
me?
catch these butterflies. Ooh.
I'd be happy to help.
Okay. We remember we don't want to shove the lid off entirely. Just open it a crack to take a look inside. What we are
Oh, of
dealing
course.
with.
Of course, I'm not. If it does fall off, I'm not putting it back on. They're already dead.
Hopefully they stay so.
We'll take a couple strums on the loot as the butterflies fly around me.
Go roll performance. As the two of you push open this final sarcophagus, you find that as you crack it open, just the faintest, there's a faint reddish glow.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
As it looks like the glow is coming from some sort of necklace that this individual is wearing. As you see that there is a rotted book that is held to their chest.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I can identify anything about this glowing book?
It's not the book. It's a necklace that's glowing.
I would
Um,
also like to make
if
an
I
Arcana
can
check.
find anything about the necklace.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to make an Arcana check.
Oh no.
It's pretty.
It's just one off from the 20.
Silas, it's a pretty common item that is documented, as many wizards can spend a great amount of time to make this. It appears to be a necklace of fireballs.
Oh, Silas has taken that necklace. He's like, well, I mean, it's not doing them any good. They're already in the ground. In more ways than one.
So long as you put the lid back on. Slide it back.
Um, this
Okay.
necklace only has one charge.
You know what? That's all it needs.
People, we are still looking for the sword, and we are okay. We are 3 ways closer to it, but we should hurry up. I get a bit fidgety down here, especially with monsters apparently disappearing into thin air.
Um, is it been an hour, or are we all still talking in each other's heads?
I thought that was 6 hours.
Oh, 6 hours.
Oh.
Okay, my bad.
I found it.
As you turn the corner and you see up ahead, down the north corridor, another one of those little pesky creatures. Let's go ahead and roll our favorite thing, initiative.
Yay!
All right, let's go ahead and switch to that.
Ooh.
With that, let's begin. That is going to bring up this creature. It would see you, so it is going to move. It is not shy about that. And that'll be its turn. Goblin.
Yeah,
Getting closer menacingly.
Did I see to which side it disappeared?
It would have gone around the corner to your right.
And 30 foot.
Okay.
As Goblin ran ahead.
Watch
Still-
for traps!
Still drumming the lute as he's running.
I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya.
And then he's gonna take a full action right there.
Okay.
Who's targeting me?
Isa is.
Ice is.
Alright. With that, Isa.
And Isa, seeing or hearing he found it, is just going to make a prayer and cast Bless on. Oh, the target went away.
It did, just because of the turn change.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, you can't pre. Oh, gotcha.
I know, which...
Just a second. Okay, and cast Bless.
Okay. So...
And then I will run forward my... I appear to be stuck. There we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
Remember not
One
crossing
square
walls.
at a time, right?
Yeah, the
10,
corners, the walls.
15, 20, 25, 30. And that will be my movement. That's
Okay.
my go.
With that, Durnar.
I also follow suit. That is... it is usually somewhere around right before we enter that we run into traps. I carefully step forward, watching out for anything that might give way on the floor.
Okay, go ahead and make a perception check then.
That's... Oh no. Oh, wait, we do that with Bless, right?
You do,
That's
yeah.
an...
Oh, I'm surprised I didn't roll it with it.
Goblin's drumming along. Let's go, Donor. Let's go.
That's 12 on perception.
Oh, bless. Up to 3 creatures of your choice within range whenever a target makes an attack roll or saving throw. So not ability checks.
Oh, saving.
so
Okay,
that is a 9.
sorry.
No worries. I mean, I wasn't 100% on it either, so that's fine.
Yeah, right, that's guidance that gives a skill bonus, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
so. And they're both so similar, so yeah. Easy mistake. As you're edging out into this corridor, expecting there to be a trap, you find you've gone a little too far as you begin to feel that floor crumble underneath you as you begin to fall once again.
Oh no.
Let's see here.
There goes Donor, the brave.
So if I can get a dexterity saving throw from you.
Yeah. That's... Saving throw, but this one with a d4.
Yep, that one with a d4. Yeah, it automatically applied the d4. Perfect. All right, so an 18.
Oh.
But yep,
Oh yeah, it's already in there.
Yep.
Okay.
So you will take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall on top of a pile of flat, rusty swords.
God damn it.
And as you see one that is in the far corner, still standing upright. Oh wait, you already added that. My bad.
You all, everyone around hears their mind filled with my cursing.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, you are stuck down there today.
Goblin
Ah,
still
do I still have a
strumming along.
bonus action to dash?
Oh, yep, you are a rogue, so yes, you do. So, you still have 5 feet of your original movement. So, 5, 10 feet to get out. Or, actually, no, it's 20 feet, ain't it? I forgot about that. So, you got another 15 feet of movement.
Ah, God damn it. And I stay in this corner.
Alright. Looking into this room, you see at the far end is a very large head of a dragon buried into the stonework. Going
This
through
is
going through the head, you see a green blade that just barely has a faint glow to it as it pierces the skull.
Oh boy.
oh well.
All right, Silas.
Gonna catch up to everybody.
As you begin to move and find yourself being left behind, you feel a shock.
Oh no. Do I feel a shock, Sean?
Yes, you do.
Shocking.
Wait, even with the +5 AC?
That brings you up to what?
18.
18? Yeah, that still
Yeah.
hits.
Wow.
As you
I'm gonna get
take
this thing.
8 points of lightning damage, as you have just moved away from it and feel it in your back, shocking you down the spine.
Think I'll mentally call out to everyone like, there's another back here. And I think irritated that it did that, just kind of like let my hand glow with uh with magic and reach out and cast inflict wounds on it.
Okay.
And I want this thing dead, so second level. Does a 13 hit?
It does not. As the
It
quick bugger
doesn't.
shifts away out of your reach. Apparently that shock slowed you down just enough.
You know what? I want this thing dead. I'm not running. I'm staying my ground. I'm gonna get it.
Alright. This creature is going to once again shock. Yeah. Nope, it's not. Oh, why is that still invisible? Oh, because I'm on stealth rolls. But that will miss. With that, that is going to bring up this individual creature. As you notice that the light further in goes out in that room.
Oh no.
Alright.
We're in the walls.
Goblin! Oh, let me make that trap visible real quick, since I just saw that I had it. There you go.
Gavin. Here we go. Am I able, since I'm small, able to occupy the same space, or did you want me to move
That
forward
is something that halflings can do, so you're going to have to move into an adjacent square.
Okay. There we go. Alright. Goblin hears the call of aid from his partner. And he is like, I got this, as he puts the loot on his back and pulls out his swords.
Okay.
Let's go. My target. Why did it roll a d4 with it?
because
Oh,
of Bless.
Yeah, I
Oh,
forgot.
Bane.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I'm cursed. I should be cursed, not. So it's not a hit.
Nope.
As I go for my secondary attack. Come on. I know I clicked you. Are you gonna roll for me this time?
It rolled in. Yet again, this little bugger's quick, avoiding your strikes.
Alright. Gonna bonus action, 2-weapon fighting, and oh wait, I got a hit, don't I, with 2-weapon fighting?
No, you can still attack with the second weapon on two-hand weapon, even if you miss.
So I still miss. So
Oof.
that will be my entirety of my turn as I threw all 3 of my attacks at this thing.
Yep.
And did absolutely nothing.
All right, Isa.
Isa is going to head back in that same direction as Goblin. And are you in the same space?
No.
Did you say? Okay,
So you got Silas right in front of you. Goblin is just to the side, and then the little creature.
And there's
Yep.
the little creature. Okay. And Isa's going to say enough. And he is going to put a 5-foot cylinder of light down on the will-o-wisp, but just so that it's at the edge of it and it will not hit Silas or
Fully
Goblin.
understood.
And that will be a moonbeam. Now, Bless is going to end, so you've lost Bless. But that,
Oh
But
no.
we gained a moonbeam.
yeah. So that should be just on. Yep. And that will be my go.
Okay. Now your moonbeam. Oh, for some reason it didn't target it. Would you go ahead and target the creature? Or actually, hold up. Oh, when it starts its turn there. It is engulfed in the ghostly
Yeah,
flames.
when it starts.
It must take a con save. Okay, good to know. So I'm going to have that popped out so we know what we got. Alright, Durnor.
I slowly move further forward. I do not feel quite safe here, knowing that there was a light that that suddenly went out, and then there was someone being struck in the back. I want to make I want to make a perception check to see if I find any hint about where that will-o-wisp went.
Alright, go ahead and make your perception check.
Now, I do have a question, not to interrupt. You didn't define that light as a will-o-wisp, did you? Or
I
did
never
you just
did,
straight up...
but you guys are fine at this point knowing that it's a will-o-wisp.
Okay. I was just
I mean,
making sure
I
it
just
wasn't
used
like one of those fairy lights that's leading us somewhere. Like, we need to go here, and that's all I was just checking.
Alright. Looking around Durnor, you see the shifting of something in this corner over here. It is very faint and it's not easy to track, but there is something there.
Do I still have my actions?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I have little else to do, so I just throw both of my daggers at it with even with a disadvantage, just on a suspicion.
Yep, go for it.
Ah, that is.
Oh, here, let's do this. That way you can target it.
Oh no.
Right.
22 does hit.
And the no. So that's 1 damage, right?
So the first one does hit, the second one does not.
Yeah.
So it is 1d6 plus 3 by the looks of it.
9
Max?
psychic damage.
Max damage, very nice. Alright. That is everything for Durnor, so we'll hop over to Silas.
Yep. Oh, already happened.
I guess I'll just chill touch the thing. I don't want to waste a spell slot on it, considering there's a moonbeam
Okay.
blasting down on it.
Um,
And I keep forgetting.
Chill Touch, if I'm not mistaken, is a ranged spell.
Yep.
Yep.
Chill Touch is mysteriously not a touch spell.
Yep, so it would be at disadvantage because they're right there in melee range.
Could I cast Lightning Lure instead? Because that's got a range of self. Would that be at disadvantage?
Lightning Lure, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you could. You wouldn't be able to pull it anywhere because you know it's right there.
No, it still gets hurt.
Yeah, possibly. I would say it failed its saving throw with a -4.
That just might be a failure. Considering it didn't get pulled out of the moonbeam, I think I'm good there. I'm good with that turn. I'm happy with that.
Alright. I could have sworn. Oh, interesting. But yes, you do notice that it doesn't seem to be harmed by this damage at all.
Oh, wonderful. Oh well. I tried. Narrowing down the damage field, that's all that matters.
Alright. This one, however, is going to have to start with a Constitution saving throw. Isa, if you would go ahead and roll damage for me. That is 10 damage on a fail, which they do. What other effects does it have?
It just takes the 2d10 damage on a failed save, half as much as on a successful one, and that is it.
Okay.
Hold on, saving throw with the It's not a shape changer, so there's not an additional.
All right. Oh yeah, if it was a lichen. Gotcha. All right. This creature is going to once again target Silas. Give him a little bit of a shock, shall we? As it's going to be slow to react. However, this other creature. Oh, this
I'm gonna hellish rebuke though.
If it hits.
If it hits.
Yeah. I'm going to hop over to the other one just for time's sake.
Okay.
And this one is. It would still be invisible, but you would see the motion of it moving towards you. So it wouldn't get advantage because you kind of know where it's at. There we go. Looks like that hit Silas for 13 points of damage as Silas unleashes your. And it was a dex base save. They're going to make their save, and they will take 9 points of fire damage. Or they'll take half damage, which in turn really turns into that. As they don't seem to take much of any damage from that.
Sorcerers can't have favorite enemies, but Silas is thinking about multiclassing just to favor Lilith.
Just will-o-wisps, not undead. Will-o-wisps.
Specifically will-o-wisps.
This one is going to try and shock Durnor. That is going to miss, as you're able to see it kind of shifting through the shadows. Alright, Goblin.
Alright, Goblin. Very frustrated with him missing. He's... Why do the gods curse me? As he swings his first attack. Then again with his second attack. It's going to bonus action. Once again, try to attack. And then, as a free action, he's just going to say,
I give up.
and pass turn.
Alright.
What's good is a fighter who can't hit nothing?
A fighter who has a loot that has butterflies flying around him?
Yes, that while strumming does nothing for him.
At least when you were strumming, the butterflies were moving in a pattern, and now they're just randomly moving.
Oh, well. I guess I should have paid attention. Goblin doesn't pick up on patterns.
Alright, Isa.
Okay, for some reason, Sean, I can't see any of the icons on here.
Okay. Like nothing on the sides.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't see any of the tokens, I should say. I can't see the will-o-wisp. I can't see
Oh, interesting.
where.
Let me go ahead and do
That
this
is
real
weird.
quick. Let me delete your token and re-add it.
Okay, now I can see it.
Perfect. I
Okay,
love when
so
it's small things like that fix it.
Yeah, no problem. So, Issa's just going, since the will-o-wisp is still in the moonbeam, Issa's going to mumble a prayer and cast Sacred Flame at it.
Okay.
And why did that's not showing up in? Let's try it again. Oh, I think when you reloaded the token, there we go. Now let's do it. So
Okay.
it's a saving throw of DC 14 dexterity.
And it will make it save.
Yeah, and it takes no damage. And that will be my go.
Okay, so Durnor.
Yes.
Oh, it did take you off.
I am right next to the will-o-wisp,
Mm-hmm.
so I do. Ah, it's not. Why isn't it doing?
Is it not,
Ah.
not targeting, or there we go?
Yeah, for some reason the target went away. But I feel like. Oh. The first one was also not a hit, right?
Correct. Both missed.
Oh god. This is so bad.
Your first one, though, it does look like you almost had it. As this thing just keeps
God
weaving
damn it.
around.
God damn it. Okay. I stand my ground.
Okay. Silas.
Silas has had it with these will-o-wisps in this dead dragon tomb. There's too many of them. This is supposed to be a quick in and out. You get the sword, you get out, magic missile it to death.
Alright. Seems that magic missile is a very valid tactic to shooting these things down.
Awful pun.
As the light is extinguished.
As soon as it's dead, he'll like fix his coat, and then go to like follow through with where we were going before. And stop at the pit because you can't make it. Well, could I use? No, that's 10 feet. No,
Yep.
you have to stop at the pit.
Okay. Jumping it back over. This one. These are actually decently intelligent. Is going to turn invisible. And that is going to bring up Goblin. As it will take its movement.
Goblin, being extremely frustrated, would you call putting his swords away and pulling out the loot a bonus action or a full action?
I'll let it be what it is. Free action for now.
Okay. And he's gonna grab this loot by the neck and hold it like a two-handed weapon as he approaches. Oops. Dang it! Stop messing up. Why is it doing that? The last known. Come on, stop messing up. Location of the other Will-O-Wisp, which was over here.
The last known location of the other one was up at the top.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
Yeah.
I thought it was behind him.
Nope. Yeah. Character knowledge versus player knowledge. Character would have known where. I trust. Well, let's see what that intelligence is. Maybe not. No, you're good. 15.
Nice. 5 foot right there.
There we go. Alright. Oh, prepared action or something?
Yes. Ready to action. I got the loot ready like a weapon.
Okay. Alright, Isa.
I'm about ready to swing it. Baseball bat.
Okay. Isa is going to run in the same back in the other direction, dragging the moonbeam behind him. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna hit a wall. 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm gonna leap over that pit.
Alright, and where did you want that moonbeam?
The moonbeam I can move. Let me double check. I think it's 60 feet on a turn. Are you sure you can use the action? Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to move that moonbeam. I've got 60 feet. Can I?
So yeah, if you ping by holding your left mouse button down, you can show me where you want it.
Okay, so that it would be another. Well, I can't see. For right now, we're just gonna go. Well, I'm holding my left mouse button down. There we go. Just right there is good.
Alright, perfect.
And that will be my go.
Sounds good. Alright. Durnor.
Did he, Barry, did you already, Silas? Which one was it?
It was Issa that drugged the
Issa.
moonbeam in. Yeah.
You found the... No. I don't... do we have a contact on the, on that light thingy anywhere? Otherwise, I would just make another perception check to see if I can find it again.
Go ahead and make another perception.
I make another perception check. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you do not happen to see it.
Okay. Then instead I go up here to try to make pull out the sword.
Okay. As you begin to put your hand on the sword, you feel wind just whipping around in the room. A wind that you haven't felt but also you've been in a stale crypt. A place where there
Okay.
is no wind, ever.
Weird magic shenanigans. Weird magic shenanigans. Let's just get this over with.
Ripping it out of the skull?
Ripping it out.
Okay. Alright then.
Oh god. I feel like I made a mistake.
As you pull out a longsword that has a green touch to it. The wind still whips around. Let's see here. Oh, gotta click off your token so I don't do that. Uh, as you guys, within the wind, there is almost like some sort of communication. If any of you understood it, you understood it. Oh, why did
I did not understand it.
with that? And so Durnor, I added the Dragon Slayer longsword to your inventory.
Woo!
Alright.
But I feel like that will not be of much use to me as it is.
Silas.
I'm gonna hop over the pit
Okay.
and move to the right of Issa, and then look around to see if I can find that last glowing ball of annoyance.
Okay.
Is that like a
Perception.
perception?
Yep. Okay. Looking around. Nope, you're not seeing it. But you do see that there is a strong force of wind right next to Durnor, as his hair and cape are just flapping all over the place.
Is it like one steady thing or a series of gusts?
It seems to be constant, though every now and then the direction will change.
I was kind of yell out, maybe we don't need the sword. Maybe we should leave the sword. Maybe rehome the sword back to where it was. And that'll be my turn.
Alright. I'm gonna go over to here. Huh. We'll do this. As it rises up out of the pit and quickly makes a shocking attack at Goblin.
Yay! Saves me
This
from having to chase him down.
that will also provoke your attack of opportunity as lightning strikes into your body and you feel that jolt.
Alrighty. I'm swinging the loot like a baseball bat. What do you want me to roll?
Go ahead and let me. I'm actually going to have this into your inventory pretty quick.
Okay. Ooh.
There you go. If you would roll ahead, go ahead and attack with that club.
Oh wait, I got a target.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
it just popped out of nowhere.
this as the creature shocks you and keeps on moving.
Yo.
With that, Durnor,
Yes.
you feel the wind come into two solid masses as it strikes you.
Oh no.
Um, Alright, so you will take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. So if you would heal 4 points there. As the second one, that'll still hit. You feel it again slam into you for another 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
As you just begin to cough from how heavily of an impact it was, almost knocking the wind out of you.
The wind knocking the wind out of me.
Mm-hmm. With that, it is Goblin. Goblin, with all the shocking and whatnot, you feel that you are no longer cursed.
Alrighty, so Goblin just gonna jump across this.
You would know, traveling with Issa, that going through that moonbeam or any of their spells might not be safe.
Okay, good point. So, alrighty. Goblin's gonna strum the lute and sing a tune. There goes Dornor the hero, Dornor the brave. Does it do anything?
Roll performance.
Try to inspire you so you don't die over there. I'm not very good.
Yeah, I know. Not the best of singing. Definitely not anything too inspirational. Um, uh, but as you start to sing, I will say that though, you see something you did not expect. You
Yeah,
now see
no, it's
another
coming.
image of Durnor.
Oh
What?
shit.
Alright.
That's pretty much my turn.
Okay. Isa.
Is going to stride forward to about right there. Yeah. And he is going to, I'm not sure how this is going to work in Foundry. He's going to channel divinity and cast Twilight Sanctuary. I don't know if I need to target everyone, so I'm going to try and do that just in case.
Alright. 30-foot radius and is filled with dim light. Spirit moves with you. Lasts for a minute until you're incapacitated. When a creature, including you, ends its turn in space, grant the creature benefit. Grant it temporary hit points and end one effect of frightened or charmed. Very nice. Alright, cool. That would have been a good one to have one of these other modules on with.
Yeah, I'm going to target both Turnors because I don't know which one is which, and I'm going to cast channel divinity. It
All
doesn't
right.
look like it. Yeah.
Oh,
And that will be my go.
okay. So including yourself, so you get 1d6 plus 5 temporary
Yeah.
hit points.
So,
So if you,
right. So 8.
all right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I probably should have just targeted me on that. I still haven't had everybody targeted.
Let's see here. Did that add? That did not add it to them. So you'll. It looks like you'll have to add it manually.
It didn't. Got it.
So, I take the disengage bonus action
Rogan it out.
to move down here, along with the dash action. And as I pass by the others, I'm just yelling, "Hey, we got the sword! Let's get the fuck out of here! I'm done with this!"
Okay. Goblin will take note.
All right. With that, Silas.
So we still can't see the other floating ball of annoyance, and there's wind that's attacking us from the front of up here where where
Yep.
Durnor was, right?
Mhm.
Or there was wind attacking him.
Yep. He looked to have been.
Gotcha.
The thing there is not me.
just making sure I'm right on that. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Can I just cast Shatter up here?
Okay.
How much space does that take up?
Yeah, you
A
can cast Shatter
10-foot
up there.
radius sphere. There's no allies up there. I'm tired of this freaking tomb. I'm gonna just
Go,
pop
in that
it right.
case, go ahead and roll a d100 for me, as well
Oh, okay.
as the damage.
There's no enemies, but there's still the dragon skull.
Yeah. I.
And you know, you're also in a burrow.
There we go. And as soon as I cast it, I'm running,
Okay.
going back to the entrance. If
Everybody
it'll-
take a fucking hike.
Yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here.
What is your DC? Is a 14? Okay.
Just knees to chest. Don't worry, everyone. You're fine. I think that's as far as I can go because we can't occupy the same space. I just run up behind Durner like go 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 go, pushing from behind.
All right. This creature
Through this place.
is done. All right. That one is going to go ahead and the two of you that are still there, you see the Durnor that is still there as well. The wind just ripping through it. And you could feel almost as if something's trying to lash out at it. But nothing's making contact. Goblin.
Yay! Goblin. He's going to look at the duplicate of Dornor and look at the loot.
Stupid, useless loot.
And I throw it at him, and then I take off, running the opposite direction.
Okay. As you throw the
Could have
loot,
sold that.
done with strumming it,
Could've, should've, didn't.
the Durnor
Fair
that
enough.
was there disappears. Actually, before you go, go ahead. Actually, target that Durnor if you would. I'll just pull you back to where you were. before the game freezes up. Oh, yep, everything wanted to freeze up. Maybe even my internet. Am I still here? You guys hear me? All right. Oh, I guess I'm reconnecting. All right. All right, here we go. There we go. Am I back? Let me just do this right.
I thought it was me with the bad connection, so I left and came back.
Yeah, both
No,
of
I
us
think,
did.
I think it might.
All right. So Goblin, before you run off, I want you to go ahead and target Durnor.
Yeah. The Dornor is not there no more.
Oh,
Wait, where?
Um.
Oh yeah, you already disappeared that one.
Oh, I already did. Okay. Well, good to know that my connection is gone. So I'm going to refresh my page. Go ahead and just roll an attack roll with the club at disadvantage because, you know, throwing a loot is not really something anyone can be proficient with.
It's not gonna roll unless I have a target.
Go ahead and roll a d20, or yeah, roll
Oh, each one.
roll d20
Gotcha.
with
Do it manually.
if in the bottom right corner there is a disadvantage button. If you click that one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep. As you throw the loot, missing everything, as the Durnor that was there disappears and crashes to the floor. As you make your run for it.
Yeah. Can't occupy the same space, so that's as far as I can go, and then I'm gonna dash action. Or wait, was the throwing the loot my action?
Throwing the loot was kind of your action.
Okay, cool. I'm good with that.
Okay.
Alright, that's my turn.
This is going to be interesting because it locked me out of the Game Master account.
Oh yeah, I hate
No.
it when it does that. You gotta reset your entire setup.
Alright, well, I've got the camera still so I can see
Oh,
what's going
no.
on, but I cannot click anything. So, Isa, it's your turn.
Isa is going to, after seeing the fake Durnor disappear, this seems pretty empty and clear up here.
Yep.
Up at the top. Okay.
Yeah, and with that shatter,
I can't.
the room kind of would have.
Yeah, since it's still.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sorry, the shatter rocks would have begun to start falling.
Okay. Well, Isa's going to run out, but it's still showing Goblin's turn. So
yes.
Isa would have run his.
Yeah.
His full 30 feet out, and he would have, just as a precaution, drug that moonbeam into the choke point area right there and let it set. Okay.
Sounds good.
So let me. Yeah, so that's 10, 15, 20, and I'm going to jump that. And then the moonbeam I would have just put right behind me right here in that choke point area.
All right. Well, I have also lost the camera, so this will be interesting.
Oh my god.
Talk
the
about
disablement.
Yeah, talk about last minute oddities. All right, so everybody's out. after Isa, who else was next?
That would be Durnor.
Yep.
Who uses once again his Isa. In the combat carousel you can hit end turn, then I can at least move. Isa?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to hit in turn. It's not letting me
Oh.
hit in turn.
I did it
Oh.
like 5 times before it finally actually went through.
Yeah, apparently the there
There
it
it
is.
is.
That is 10, 25, 30, and I take another dash action to. You know what? I take 2 dash actions, one for action, one for bonus action, uh, to hurry up the stairs and scuttle out, carrying the sword that is the purpose of our mission. Like, if the sword doesn't make out, this is mission failure. I just hope that everyone else makes it out alive.
All right.
As long as we have the sword.
As you make your way out,
Ron, if you have Discord up, I'm broadcasting the screen.
I've got the camera back
Yes.
again. As you make your way out,
Woo!
you feel something, along with the exuberance of finally being out in the open once again into the dark night. You feel a tremor underneath your feet as you all feel the tunnel systems beginning to collapse.
Sweet.
With that, Durnor, you're able to get a good distance down the hill. Silas, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm fully taking a dash action to get all the way out of this place.
Dash accent.
Action, yeah. Yes. When it's my turn.
Yeah, no worries. Alright, so movement, dash action, anything else for Silas?
Nope, just as
Nope,
long just
okay,
getting out,
perfect.
just getting all the way out. That'll do it.
Goblin. Actually,
Full escape mode, bro.
yep. Isa, would you roll 2d10 for damage for me, please, with Moonbeam?
2d10?
Yes, please.
Absolutely.
You got him.
I rolled the wrong one. Hold on.
Oh,
2d10
finally.
roll.
Ooh,
Yeah.
19.
okay. Actually,
Why is end turn so laggy?
yeah, I'm not too worried at this point. Now that I can see the initiative order. Oh, because you guys want to move your tokens. Alright. So, with that, that is going to be, as Isa, Goblin, I'm assuming you're both going to dash to get out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
With that, you guys are able to quickly move out of this tunnel, get up on top of the burrow. As you guys begin to descend down the hill, getting away from the collapsing crypt. You guys have all made it out alive. Whatever it was that was
Yay.
chasing you guys, or the sword, seems to have been encapsulated within. As you see the spines of this once dragon fall to the sides as it crumbles down and is no longer the hill it once was. As you have made it out of an ancient tomb with a few rewards to show for it.
Minus a loot.
Minus a loot.
Wow, that was on you. That was on you.
Oh.
That's
That
worth a shot.
fun adventure, guys. Greatly had a fun time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Did run
thanks
a bit
all.
longer than intended, but
Yeah.
It was a blast. I'm glad I
Oh,
got
yeah.
to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks to everyone. Sean, you in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
John.
Yeah, this was
Thanks a lot,
this was
but-
fun because last time I ran this, they were like, "Oh, we don't know which one to go to. Let's go to the north one." Oh, it's got the sword. All right, let's get out.
Oh.
Really? Really? And here you guys did everything in here, so I was very happy.
Congratulations.
So
And you're welcome. Like, yeah, even if even the crawl space, there's nothing we left out.
yeah, exactly. You left nothing out. You did everything, which was exciting. So
Also, thanks for going an hour longer. I mean,
Yeah.
the last room wouldn't. It was only the last room. That,
yeah, exactly. I'm like,
took a third of the time.
yeah. But I mean, the only thing you guys
But
didn't
you were
do
pretty
was
much on point.
the only thing you guys didn't do was open those last two sarcophagus in the north room.
Anything of interest that would have been in there that we can regret leaving behind?
I don't know because I can't access the journals anymore.
Okay.
Real
Would be cool if you let us know later when you have access.
Oh, hey,
Otherwise,
I can access
thank
it
you
now.
so much for this awesome game.
Yeah, for sure.